Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we continued working on our ammunition propellants. Our nitroglycerin getting converted. Is the nitroglycerin getting converted? No, it's actually nitric acid and wood, which we had to go find a way to grab that. Being converted into gun cotton, and then that is combined with the nitroglycerin and the petroleum jelly to turn it into cordite. Which I've kind of let this run for a little bit, and it has built up pretty good. So, we're now ready to actually start manufacturing the bullets, and the casings, and loading them and everything. So, yeah. There we are. So, we need to make some bullets, and to make some bullets, we need some copper and we need some lead, which means we're going to need copper and lead plates. Right now, what we have are copper and lead sheet coils. A second there, I thought I got squished, but I did not. Let the research kind of calm down here for just a little bit. We're having a little bit of some power issues. So, did I ever actually set up a train to bring lead over? I did. And that train is almost full. But it hasn't actually brought any through yet. Uh-huh. Well, what we're going to tell you to do is bring what you've got over. Because we need some. Alright. So, we need to turn our copper sheet coils into plates. Now, I'm assuming we're only going to need a single factory for each of these. Yes. So, what would be the best way to do it? What would be the best way to do it? Let's see. What if I were to do it here? Right, and then we used a large chest. Let's see. Big chests. And it'll fit right there. You drop there. You pick up there. I wanted to see how quickly it goes. Okay. So no. We only need the 2 inserters. There we go. And then we can put a loader like that. And it can then go wherever it needs to be. Similar to this, but a little bit more compact. And now we should have... Ah, yes, it already unloaded. Okay, good. We just do the exact same thing. Just right here. Right, we need to tell you what you need to do. There we go. All right, so what we now need, we're gonna have to bring in a whole bunch more stuff, I think. But I'm looking at the loading bays, and we've kind of run ourselves out of room. Underestimated how much we're gonna need to bring in here. Okay, well, I'll think about how that's going to work, but for now... How many factories do we need making the actual projectiles? We need 2. And we need another 2 factories making the casings. So I think this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it up here. Okay, so you're going to be making the projectiles. You're going to be making the casings. The casings are being made from what? Gunmetal. Projectiles are being made from copper and lead. How much? What's the rates? 1 per second. Okay. We can put them on the same belt. We don't need copper and lead for anything else, right? No. Alright, so we're going to want to kind of bring them together. Here-ish. I think. I don't want to do that. Excuse me, right around there is where... we're going to be bringing this. Can I get through that? I can get through that here. Let's see, we want to go under here, emerge right about there. And then we have the... let's see, what are our rates? .9 and 1.9. So let's put you on the near side, and we'll put these on a balance. All right, gunmetal is up here. And I would like to come down on this line. All right. Now we have casings. Excellent. The bullets and casings and propellant now all get combined over here. So at least for now, we only have one here. We're combining them into bullets. Ooh. We actually need to leave a little bit extra room. Right, it needs to be there, because we're going to have actually 2 inputs. All right. And this is where we kind of need this sorted or stored. Wait, no, those don't get stored. Right. Because these are not that useful by themselves. We actually have to put them into magazines. Right. So let's also do that up in this area. And it is going to need to be kind of offset there. So you are going to be making magazines. And we will need some steel. I want to bring it through like that. Yeah, that's fine. But not like that. All right. So there's our magazines. Yeah, we are going to do it this way. Load the bullets. The magazines, I think, are also going to go into a box. Because they might end up getting sent to different manufacturing locations. Make different types of bullets or bullet magazines. Just like the cordite will. Though I should probably have also done that for the casings. Uh-huh. Ah. I will think with that later. Now, why do we only... Oh. We're not making very many of those. It's okay. Oh no, I actually do want this to come out this way. Because I want to throw those onto the belt there. There we go. And then you are making ammo magazines. Now, this is what we need a fairly large storage of. So, we don't have the logistics silos yet, so I'm going to use just a big passive provider chest. And that should be fine. Alright, there we are. There's our first ammo magazines. And those should be able to be loaded into anything that can shoot them. Alright. So then, our next order of business is going to be tank shells. I think. And to do that, we're going to need some steel plate. We've got it. We're going to need some plastic. That's going to be interesting. And we're going to need some explosives. What if I did one factory of each? Alright, what are my options for making explosive? Do I actually have all 3 tiers of explosives? Yes, I do. Toluene liquid, sulfuric acid, and nitric. Glycerol, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and coal. We're making glycerol, are we not? We are. What about the toluene? So we have sulfuric acid, we have nitric acid. That's very little toluene. Okay, or very little of those acids, no problem. What about the toluene? Where do we get that? We can take chloromethane and benzene and use a green metal catalyst to make it. We can take naphtha and hydrogen gas and a green metal catalyst. Or we can take natural gas liquids and some residual gas and make methane, ethane, butane, and toluene. That sounds a bit more promising. Natural gas liquids and residual gas. I know we've got residual gas. Right, it's right here. In fact, we're flaring a bunch of it off. Natural gas liquids. Okay. Raw gas. We're flaring off some of the crude oil. Here's the thing: we can't do this because we're full up. Base mineral oil. So we're overloading this. Yeah. Let's see, that thing is full too. Is there anything else interesting I can use naphtha for? It's used to make flamer fuel. Polyethylene liquid. Interesting. We can make solid fuel out of it with some coke. Okay. We can crack it into synthesis gas and residual gas. We can turn it into toluene, but we would need the catalysts. Carbon monoxide, some thermal water, and naphtha makes base mineral oil. Or we just void it. Alright, well, we're gonna have to void. I need some room here. I'm gonna have to void the two of these at the very least. Have to flare them off. Okay. We have plenty of raw gas. Plenty of natural gas liquids at the moment. So 2 advanced gas refineries. It's chemical plants. Chemical plants back. Put the advanced chemical plants back. Put the steam cracker back. Gas refineries. Does it have to be an advanced gas refinery, or can it just be a gas refinery? It can just be a gas refinery. In fact, the gas refinery is just better for it. Good. So, gas refinery. What we want to do with that? Now it has 4 outputs. So no, it does have to be an advanced gas refinery. Which means it needs some aluminum plate, some concrete bricks. Do I have that in the system? Can I have that be brought to me? Yes. Okay. Brass. I have bronze, but not brass. Bring me some brass. We have no brass in the system. Okay. That's a slight issue. We'll have to fix that. And we're going to need some concrete bricks, which we should actually have some. Yes. They're on the way. All right. Well, I think we're at the end of this episode, though. So, we will get to work on that next episode. Now, the big trick is going to be, where are we going to be getting plastic from? Because our current plastic production is actually halted because I have no natural gas to feed it. I mean, I have a natural gas deposit over here, but that will quickly burn out. That needs to get brought all the way over here. I have this natural gas. Well, what we can do is we can turn this from an output into an input, right? Instead of doing this loading, we can call this unloading. Unloading. Yeah. Yeah, and then we can... Oh, I actually have to be over there to flip those around. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Have to flip those around. And then I can try and find a way to get this natural gas onto a train. Maybe? Pipe it up here? I don't really have room up here. I mean, I could make the room. Not impossible. But that won't last very long. We'll just need another way of making plastic, I think. Let me just see. Plastic. Any other options for making plastic? Plastic 3. No. We should have plastic 2. Which takes the naphtha and the polyethylene liquid. Catalytic synthesis of polyethylene. We take ethylene gas and some blue metal catalyst. Cobalt and titanium. Can't do it. Okay then. We're gonna have to use the propene method. Which we might be able to do here. Butane, methane, methanol, propene. Yeah, we could actually do that here. Hold on just a second. Okay. Yeah, actually we're fine. We can borrow some of that propane to turn it into plastic. It looks like we're not using it quite as much. All right. Good. Okay. And just to make sure, 32 million, 18 million. That's this for this. It's this. 79 million. Yeah, there's just tons here. Okay. We'll work on that next episode. So for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.